All right, everybody, we'll begin the Florida State press conference. Remember to use the hand raise tool if you have a question. Coach, would you please start us off with an opening statement?
Well, first off, congratulations to Ole Miss. They played very well. It was a great environment. Hard fought ball game. Yes, I've lost my voice. So, again, they pitched, we pitched. They made some defensive plays, and we made a few miscues, and we got to be ready to regroup and go after a very, very good Southern Miss team tomorrow. Questions?
Please use the hand raise feature here on Zoom. Aslan, we'll start with you.
Do you say anything about the error that Nander made to the team after the game, or do you just flush it and not even mention it and just move on?
No, he feels bad enough. You don't bring anything like that up. It's part of the game. You learn from it. The more times you're out there, the better off you are. And so, no.
Aslan, you can go again if you have another.
To sub out and pinch hit for Nander in the ninth, do you think Nander was just shook from the player? Was it an analytics thing, and you just thought that Wyatt or whoever else was a better option?
Yeah, everything is based upon that. This Broadway splits are pretty distinct, and left-handers have a better shot.
Kurt?
You got to turn around and play in, I think, like 16 or so hours. And I guess, how do you kind of talk to the team after a loss that played out like that with kind of such a quick turnaround?
Kurt, you're going to have to repeat that. Somebody's got music going. And
it's in the stadium, so I think it might be me. With the game, I'll talk louder. With the game pretty quick, I think you got 16 hours or so till the next game. What do you kind of say to the team after a loss like that, where, I mean, you're right there, you do so many things well enough to win and come up short with a quick turnaround?
Well, you got to do like we try to do all year. Let's flush it, go and move on, learn from things, get your rest, hydrate, make sure you eat, and, be ready to go, and there's nothing you can do. We got to go. We got to keep pushing.
Are there any more questions for Coach? Aslan?
I guess, does Isaiah give you something to think about tomorrow? I guess he gave you guys a nice little pop and lift. Is he somebody that is probably going to be part of your plans for tomorrow?
Yeah, you remember when he got hit in the face, it was against the right-hander, so there's still that, psychological thing. So when we feel like, the left-hander, the matchup is right, then, he'll be in there.
Kurt?
I mean, obviously, Bryce, put you in a position tonight. I guess, what can you say about how he, like Parker the night before, handled kind of his first experience of this action, and the pitching staff as a whole? I guess you've got to feel somewhat confident about what they've given you through 2 games, knowing you got to win 3 more now.
Sure. Anytime you can run out guys like we can, that's a good thing. And, all the guys did their job, and, we've got more. We're made for, a lot of ball games, and we go deep, and, we're going to be ready to go.
Brett?
How much did you like how Davis threw the ball in the late innings there, and how important was it for him to give you those extra innings in this format?
Yeah, he threw the ball great. He wasn't overthrowing. He was sinking it, sliding it, throwing the splitter for strikes, and burying it when he needed to bury it. And, he gave us exactly what we were looking for. And it felt like we had some matchups in there that we really liked, and he executed, and I was dang proud of him.
Aslan and Kurt, do you have questions still?
No, sorry, I won't lower my hand. I apologize.
Totally okay. Coach, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
It's a lot harder to put on than it looks.
Up next is pitcher Bryce Hubert. If you have any questions for Bryce, please use the hand raise feature. Aslan?
Bryce, I asked Meet this question, and do you guys not talk about a play like that Nander had late in the game, or do you just kind of leave them alone, or do you guys try to lift them up in these sort of hours between, what could be your guys' last game versus Southern Miss tomorrow?
I don't really view it one as our, even being a possibility that it's our last game tomorrow. And the whole, play with Nander, we're teammates, Best he can do is pick me up. Same thing with Jackson Green in the first inning. I mean, how many times has that guy helped me versus how many times he's hurt me? He's my teammate, It's baseball. It happens. I'm not going to put that on Nander.
Are there any more questions, Kurt?
A frustrating end result, obviously, but what allowed you to settle in so well? I mean, after a first inning, some of that's out of your control. You really seem like you settled in and were in control really the most of your outing.
Yeah, I think, realizing that I needed to live in the moment in that situation, not worry about the next inning. I felt really, really confident going into today. I felt really confident that, we had the ability to get it done. The only thing I can do is give my team a chance to win. And that's really, it's really the thought that came to me in that situation.
Back to Aslan.
I don't know if Connor is going to start tomorrow. To assume so. What sort of notes do you think will you be able to pass notes along to Connor? And I guess just how confident are you in this team's ability to overcome obstacles? And you guys have played so well on the road all season long. So I guess how confident are you in your guys' ability tomorrow?
Yeah. If there's a guy to go tomorrow in that kind of game, it's Connor. He's a veteran of the staff. That's pretty much all to be said. I'm pretty confident in the way that things are going. I think we play better on the road. I think Connor is going to do a great job tomorrow. I didn't face Southern Miss. I think that's going to be more of a Parker conversation, as well as Connor being a little bit different of a pitcher. But I would say eliminate the first inning runs. Those are definitely killer.
Back to Kurt.
I think the entire pitching staff's allowed, one total earned run through 2 games. Obviously, it's the sense of the elimination game tomorrow and then have to win 2 more after that. But I know how high y'all are on the pitching staff. I guess when you have a pitching staff that's kind of pitching like you have so far this weekend, I guess how much confidence does that give you that you're capable of winning 3 games if that's what it takes?
Gives me a lot. I legitimately think we have the best pitching staff in the country. I don't think there's a pitching staff that comes close. If keep giving up unearned runs, that whatever, keep doing your job. That's pretty much it. It'll all work out. It's baseball.
All right, Bryce, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.